Yes, yes, ladies and gentlemen, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Good evening, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to another Gunners Chat Room. I'm your guy, Dr. Toves, and I've got my guy Johnny Boy in the building. How are you feeling today, Mr. Johnny Boy? For some reason, whenever we go live, I stop hearing you, which is mad. Just check your audio source. I think we should be fine because it was all right the last time. No, no, no. Yeah, this is crazy, man. This is crazy, people. Well, anyways, while he's sorting out his audio, I'm just going to say, we are live now for the second time. The last time, I hope you didn't see it. But yeah, we're live now for the second time, and we're just here to review the Bilbao game and also preview briefly the Arsenal Manchester City game. you know. So while Johnny Boy is sorting himself out, I'm just going to say I actually enjoyed the game. It was a typical away performance by Arsenal, because Atletico Bilbao, they did not allow us to breathe. They were all over the place, like they were onto us, pressing up high, not allowing us to have any chances in the box. But when it mattered the most, we came up with the goals. Like I said, a typical away performance, and I enjoyed the way that our players were playing. The wingers were winging. Eze enjoyed himself. Um, Madueke enjoyed himself. Zubimendi enjoyed himself. Merino was actually very, very good, in my own opinion, as well. Rice was sometimes playing as a third man in the back three when we are in possession, we are off possession, and in possession, you see him driving forward. So that was also good to see. It was good to see some tactical flexibilities in this particular match. So I was grateful to be able to see that. And Martinelli coming on as a sub, Martinelli coming on as a sub, as well as Trossard, our two super subs, basically a goal and an assist each. That was beautiful to see. Was good to see Nkapie as well coming on the pitch. It was good to also see Norgard as well doing well on the pitch. So that was my own takeaway from there. Typical and professional away performance. They had the better chances before we scored, and yeah, we did our job. Job done. 3 points. First game of the league phase sorted. Johnny Boy, let's see if your mic is sorted now. How did you see the game? No, we still cannot hear you. So yeah. Sorry guys, backstage we were talking before we went live, and I was chatting with Johnny Boy, but for some reason, when we come live, we just can't hear him. I don't know if it's a network situation or not. But yeah, while he's sorting himself out, I'm going to say like it was a good game. And let's talk briefly about some of the standout performers for me. De Vrij was good. Mosquera, I was actually very impressed with Mosquera because his ball distribution is actually very, very good, more than I estimated. People said it after the game last weekend against Nottingham Forest, but I actually saw it today. He was actually very good distributing the ball. Gabriel was immense for me. Gabriel Magalhaes is my man of the match. I know that Martinelli got the man of the match because obviously he came on, he scored a goal and assisted. He scored after 36 seconds. But yes, we can hear you, but we can't see you now. But I would say Gabriel personally was my own man of the match. But yeah, now that we can hear you, Johnny, but welcome back. You're in your Noob Cybot state. So yeah. How
Sorry,
did
guys.
you see
Sorry,
the
I don't know
game?
what's happening. I think, like you said, I'm just going to borrow some few words from you. It was a professional performance. First game of the Champions League season against a very difficult team, especially at home, Atletico Bilbao. So It was a professional. I didn't expect us to go guns blazing. We went to Spain, did what we were supposed to do. We're compact. Thankfully, our coach didn't rush back the players that are injured, so that was a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
And he stuck with the team that did well at the weekend, which
Yes.
was weird, but like he did that, so that was a good
Obviously,
thing.
without Odegaard, Rice coming in for Odegaard.
Obviously, yeah, Odegaard, yeah. Basically, Merino played at the weekend. He did play on the weekend. So I wonder who.
No, so Rice came on as a sub.
Rice came in for Odegaard, yeah, and Merino moved up top. Okay, so
yeah.
That was a good professional performance. We went there tough. Bilbao wasn't easy. Like there were places times where I was scared that they were going to score us now. They had some few chances. But luckily for us, we were able to defend well. And then super sub, like you said, Martinelli and Odegaard, and Trossard came in and gave us the 3 points. I think I wanted to say this last weekend. I think Martinelli should be our second striker, not a winger. That's what I think. Martinelli should be coming in as a striker. So right now, since we don't have Havertz, I'm of the opinion that Martinelli should be coming in as our striker sub. So if they're taking off Gyökeres, Martinelli should be the one replacing him. I'm fine with Martinelli with Trossard on the left. But Martinelli on the left, it looks like a disaster waiting to happen. So I don't know about you. I think that will be my next call for the manager.
Yeah, no, you're right, because I think in my own preview as well, I said that Bilbao, they are on form because they've also won 3 games out of their 4 and lost 1, just like Arsenal did as well.
Their first loss.
Yeah, and they're playing their first Champions League game at home, so I expected that they're going to be a tough team. Yes, they didn't have Nico Williams, but Inaki tried to do his best to kind of torment us, but we were up to the task. That's the reason why we have the best, one of the best defenses in all of Europe. So that was good to see. And so who was your own standout performer? Like me, I said for me, I know that Martinelli scored and assisted, Trossard as well, same. But for me, I think Gabriel was immense. Gabriel was my man of the match, because without Gabriel, I think that a lot could have gone wrong today. So for me, I'm giving it to him. But what about you?
To me, there were many guys that stood out. I think Timber stood out to me. I'll give Rice, because Rice got booked 7th minute, and there was a point in the game I was scared that he was going to get a second yellow because there's a tackle he made. The referee just let it go. So for Rice to remain composed after getting yellow card that early, I think he also had a good game.
Yeah.
Mosquera too. We have to give him props. Mosquera too. He's showing small signs that he could actually deputize for Saliba, which is good. So all in all, these 3 guys, I don't think Noni had a all right.
No, he did his best. Of course. He played well, I would say.
Yeah. So to me, I would say Timber, Rice, and Mosquera to me. I don't want to say Gabriel because I expect that from Gabriel.
True.
So I don't want to praise him for what I'm expecting from him, basically. So that's why I'm not giving to him.
Right. So what do you think that? Let's quickly move on to the Man City game. What do you think that Arteta can take from this game into the Manchester City game before we talk about it proper? Looking at today's performance, what can he take away from this game to the next one?
I would say there's no need to rush Saliba. That's number one. If Saliba is not fully fit, don't rush him by. Mosquera is doing his best. I remember they say when somebody's playing well and on form, it's not always good to take the person out of the team.
Yeah, that's why Merino is still in the team. Yeah.
He's playing well so well. He's confident at the moment. So I wouldn't take him out of the team. So I know Saliba is back in training or something. So that tendency, like you said last weekend, that you might want to play Saliba because it's Haaland. But I would trust Mosquera to deputize well against Man City because it's a good experience for him as well to come up against Aguero, the best striker in the world. So that would be a good experience for him. So that's something I won't change. My midfield, that midfield today, I don't know if I'll be confident against Man City to play that midfield. That's true. Because whether you like it or not, I don't think the midfield had creativity like that today. I don't. Yeah, so that's a worry for me against City.
Yes,
I think Arsenal needs an outlet. So I'll be tempted. This might be. I might bring Eze to the middle against Man City and then play Trossard on the left.
Okay, I thought you were going to say Martinelli.
No, bro. We've had. I think most Ghana fans have agreed that Martinelli should not be anywhere starting level except we are playing like FA Cup or Carabao Cup. So I think that's what I'll probably play Trossard on the left, and then I'll bring Eze to the 10. That's one change I'll make, and then I'll play Rice and Zubimendi,
Hmm.
and then
Right.
my Noni and then Gyökeres. That's one. That was where I'll line up my team against Man City.
Okay. For me, what after that you take from this game going into Man City game, I think he has to take that. He has to trust his players because in the end, the players did what they did, and I enjoyed that our wingers. I said earlier, our wingers were winging. Like Madueke had showed that he had freedom on the ball. Gyökeres showed that he had freedom on the ball. Eberechi showed that he had freedom on the ball as well. I think that because he knows that the players that we have up front right now like to dribble, like to bully defenders. I think he has given them that freedom to do it. Unlike last season, where if once the wingers are on the touchline, they just cut back and pass backward. This time, not okay. Feel like taking on players every time, sometimes to his detriment, but at least he's doing it over and over and over again. Same with Eberechi, but I think because it was his Champions League debut, he was quite nervous in
Yeah,
this
he
game.
was.
You know, yeah. Yeah, but I believe that in the Premier League he's confident, so I'm sure he'll probably do it again in the Premier League. So basically just give them the freedom to play, and they will actually play. But yeah, so how should we approach the game? Is my next question. Should we be very very defensive, or should we be very very cagey? Should we be extra tactical, or should we just go for the jugular like we did last season where we smashed them 5-1 at the Emirates? Like, how do you think we should approach?
Definitely the juggler. Number one, Man City is not Man City of 3 years ago, 2 years ago.
Mhm.
We are home as well. So at this Man City, I believe you can score them early enough. It's going to put pressure on them.
But
So I
Haaland
don't
is on
want.
form. Remember, Haaland is
I
also on
know, but
form.
I trust my defense to deal with Haaland. I trust my defenders to deal with Haaland. Arteta should trust the defenders to do what they're supposed to do, which is defend and allow your attackers to attack. That's what I will do. So that's why I said my lineup. I won't be ultra king. I won't play the same lineup he took to Anfield.
Hmm.
I will go straight for the win for Man City. And the earlier you can actually score against City, the better. Remember last year, I think we scored the first 10 minutes or 15 minutes. We already won goal up. So that already gives you boost. So that's what I'll be going for. If you can score, the early goal helps us because once you score that early goal, now you see there's a little bit of confidence in the team. We start tapping better, we are more freer. So I would go for the jugular, go for the win. Man City is not scary. I'm sorry to say, but I know they beat Man U, but like truly, Man U had spells in that game whereby if they had a little bit of quality, they would have actually done some damage to City. It just shows the lack of quality in United. That's why they were not able to do anything. So I wouldn't judge the United game. I wouldn't judge us based on United game. We are strong. We have a good squad, good team. Yo, Man City, let's go demolish them.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good 5-1 last season. Nothing stops us from going for like 4-3-0 again this season. Nothing stops us.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's going to be hard to be a clean sheet, but like I wouldn't mind a clean sheet. So
Okay.
I will go for the jugular. Go demolish Man City. Show them that
Right.
we're no longer mates at the moment. That's it. We're no
Mm-hmm.
longer mates.
So because of the way I've seen Ateta play this season, I think based on that, I think it's going to be very, very a cagey one. I think he wants to play that Merino and Zubimendi in the midfield and then someone else. Unfortunately, Odegaard is not there. So it's going to be like today, Rice, Odegaard, and Zubimendi in the midfield. And I think the reason why he's trying to do that is because he's trying to control the midfield. He's trying not to lose the midfield battle at all. He wants us to press up high, and he believes that Merino has the ball knowledge to pass when he needs to pass, which he does, to cross when he needs to cross, and he can
Yeah, but
actually control the
he's
game
not as
better.
creative as other guys. That's the problem.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can't leave Zubimendi alone as the six.
That's why I'll play
And
Rice.
likewise, you don't want Rice to also just sit deep because you also want Rice to go forward as well to support Eze on the left. So he has to play all three of them, and that way he's able to control the game a bit more because Arteta's all about possession and control. So to control the game, I believe he's going to
Like
do
his
he's going to
master.
play all three of them, and then he's going to do that again. And I expect and hope that the wingers are going to shine. I don't know. Man City always rotate their back four, so we cannot say who exactly Maduke is going to be up against or who exactly Eberechi is going to be up against because he rotates depending on the nature of the game,
It's probably
right?
Nunes, maybe.
Yeah, if it's Nunes, I'm sure we are going to be smashing them. But if he goes to play the same like back four he did against Manchester United, where it was Diaz, Gvardiol, and
It was Kushner that played right back.
yeah, Kujanov, right back. I think
So Guavador, Diaz, and then O'Reilly. O'Reilly played left back.
Yeah, O'Reilly is a very, very good player. The one that Eberechi can have like one or two nutmegs, but I don't know. I don't know if he plays O'Reilly left back, Eberechi is going to have a busy day. But he should please play
But
Christian
that's
again.
against Noni though.
Yeah, but I'm sure that he's going to bring, like, people bring back John Stones. Stones will be back in that
Is he
that
fit?
team.
That's the problem. John Stones is never fit. That's the issue.
Pep don't care whether you're fit or not. If you're available, you're going to play. I'm sure it's not going to play Bernardo Silva, that's for sure. If he plays Bernardo Silva, it'll probably be like right wing or something, you know. So I just think that we're going to try to squeeze them from the middle up top, and hopefully Gyökeres can score, or Noni Madueke can score, because his shooting has been. But we already knew that. We know that Madueke can do everything, but the end product is not there. But we will need him. We need him to at least to score at least one or two goals, because I'm sure that they are going to have a plan for Gyökeres. Gyökeres, I don't think he can just bully the top teams. He can bully them Leeds people. He can bully Forest defenders. He cannot bully Vadio. He cannot bully Diaz. He cannot bully John Stones. I don't think so. We will need to find another way to score, if from like whether set piece again or from long range. You know, that's what I think Arteta is going to do, and that's how I think we should approach the game anyway, because that's how we've been approaching the game. Like squeeze them.
So you have the opinion that he should approach KG, or you think he's going to approach KG? Because I have the opinion that he should go for the jugular.
Yeah, I think he should do what he's doing, and we'll still get the result. I trust the players now. Like I trust the players now. Like I said, Merino is on form. Calafiori is on form. Madueke is enjoying himself. Eberechi is still feeling himself, but is still adapting to the left wing role. And yeah, and I think he's going to shine. And then in the second half, when he's making changes, then that's when I'm going to say, do what you recommended. Bring on Martinelli on the left and put Eberechi in the middle. Then let's
Martinelli should not on the left. Martinelli should be a striker, please. Left. Martinelli is kind of useless on the left. That's the problem.
Yeah, but it can help. It can help support against like them riders, against
right
Doku,
now,
against
with that left hand side. He has shown that he cannot play left. I don't know.
That's why I say second. That's why I say the last 20 minutes now. When it's coming in the 70th minute,
he should just play as a second striker or something. It's better.
Who is he going to replace as a second striker?
Maybe he can play up top with Gyökeres. You can change formation. I don't know.
You know, we're not going to change formation. Teta is like Amorim. It's same system.
Come rain,
come shine.
I mean, you can take off Gyökeres and play Martinelli. That's okay. I'm fine with that. After all, the season he scored the only goal. He literally came in and was like the striker behind Havertz. The season he scored the winning goal for us against City.
That's true though. Even today as well, I know that he came on the left, but it was actually our auxiliary striker, was the second striker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Something like that.
So yeah, something like that can work as well. But fair enough. So who is going to be like, let's do predicted starting lineup. Let's predict. Not what you would do. I know what you will do. I know what I will do. Let's predict what you think Arteta is going to do. I think he's going to play the same team again as today, by the way. That's my predicted lineup.
I think so too. I think so.
Yeah. Okay. But now, what would you do? What would you do differently?
Is that he might, depending on how fit Saliba is, he might in. The only change I see him doing, which I think he might do, is Saliba. It depends on how Saliba is, the condition of Saliba. So I see him maybe bringing in Saliba, but I wouldn't do that. But I see him doing that. That's the only change I think he'll probably do. But apart from that, I think it's the same lineup that he played today that he's going to play in City.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the same as well. But now let's say, what would you prefer? What would you prefer?
So my back line will be the same back line from today. My midfield will be Rice, Rice, Zubimendi, and Eze in the 10. Trossard, Noni, Gyökeres. That'll be my starting level.
So my starting 11 would be Mascara goes back to the bench. Saliba comes back on. Thank you very much. I know Mascara is good with ball distribution, but yeah, you should go and sit down first. You can play the next one against Newcastle. But bring back Saliba for this one. So I have my Saliba, Gabriel. They understand each other and they can partner and hold Haaland very, very well, and if they want to bring
Yeah, but we don't
Mamouche
know
at some point,
the fitness level of Saliba. That's the issue. We don't know.
Saliba will be all right. Saliba will be fine. Like, because we already know there's going to be a battle between Gabriel and Haaland. Haaland will want to revenge.
Which is why
Like,
I'm trying to
yeah. So, and Mosquera can be harsh and rash sometimes. That's my problem. So, I think we need an experienced head there. So that's what I would do. Bring back Saliba into the back line. And the midfield, I'm taking out Marino, that's for sure. For me, because we're at home, I would have put Rice, Zubimendi, and Ethan. I'll put Ethan Waneri there. And then the front three remains the same of Eze, Gyökeres, and
okay, that's not a bad lineup as well.
That would have been what I would have done, but like you said, we are sure that Mikel Arteta is going to play exactly the same team again.
That's not a bad lineup.
Yeah. So, based on that, what will be your predicted score line for the game?
4-1.
Wow. Well, 4-1 to Arsenal.
Yeah, 4-1 to the Gunners.
Wow. I would like to share your enthusiasm. But
I see no, should not trump Man City.
I see a reason. I see 3-0 reasons against Manchester United.
But that's what I'm saying.
I know that they were at home, and I know that they were at home at the Etihad, and they are going to respect Arsenal a lot more because they've not beat us since the 2023-2024 season. Like they will lose at the Emirates and then draw at the Etihad. So I'm sure it's going to be a cagey game. You know, that's why I don't think it's going to be a 4-1 situation unless we score from set pieces, like 3 goals from set pieces.
You can't use my United as a barometer because in as much as I know that they beat United has spells. That's one thing people don't understand. United has spells in the game where if they were a good team, they would have actually scored against City. The scoreline would have been different. But it's like United right now, they're not. So I can't use Man United as a barometer at all.
Who are you going to use? You can't use Brighton either because Man City always they tend to lose against Brighton. So
I can use Brighton and Tottenham actually as a barometer.
Yeah, but Arsenal don't play like Brighton, and Man City usually loses against Brighton. So, but we play very, very tactical.
Yeah, so basically use them because they're not. I use them as barometer because they are not. Those two teams are not scared of. They are not scared of of Man City at all. They actually take the games to Man City and always come out on top.
Yeah, they play counter. So you want us now to play counter-attacking football, basically?
We are home. We're home, so I wouldn't say play counter, but don't be scared of Man City. Man City defense is poor. We all know that Man City's defense is poor right now. So I wouldn't be scared of Man City.
Name that defense again. Name the defense again, and tell me how poor they are.
Name Diaz, Guavadol, and so if I'm
you
going by
O'Reilly, yes,
Koshinov, O'Reilly, Guavadol, and Diaz.
Mm-hmm.
None of those defenders right now scare me. No,
but against Arsenal is I think I'm estimating that, or I'm anticipating that he's going to bring back John Stones. It's going to be Gvardiol as on the left. It's be the midfield. The center back pairing of Stones, Diaz, and then O'Reilly or Nunes or whoever is going to play the right. I don't think he cares.
That's why I'm not too scared. I have Eze and I have Noni. I trust all of them.
But I think they're going to mark out Gyökeres. That's my problem. So, last question for the night on that game.
You didn't give us your own prediction. I went for 4-1.
Oh yeah, 4-1. Oh yes, I think it's going to be a tight game. So I'm thinking it's going to be either a 1-0 or a 2. Let's say 2-1. 2-1. I think that they will score. I think Haaland will find a way to score.
I think they will score. I think they will score too.
I think Haaland is going to score, but I think we'll win 2-1. One set piece goal and one and a free kick or something. No, free kick is also set piece and one open play goal. So 2-1 is my prediction for that game. Obviously, I think we're going to win.
3 points. I'm fine with 3 points.
Yeah. Haaland versus Gyökeres. Okay, Haaland versus Gyökeres. Who do you think is going to shine in this particular game? Battle of the Scandinavians.
I mean, I want to say Gyökeres, but we all know Haaland is going to shine. I want to back my guy, but Haaland has proven that for some reason, even when he doesn't play well, even last he didn't play well against Arsenal, but he scored.
Yeah.
So
I think he has a personal personal
He has a
mission.
personal beef against Arsenal, right? Yes.
Yes.
So I just feel that he's going to find a way to score against Arsenal. So I will go to him slightly, even though I think Gyökeres might actually score, but like I think Haaland might actually cause more problems to Arsenal than Gyökeres. So I'll go for Haaland.
There you go, Gyökeres. If you need any motivation to score, this is it. Okay, you need to show Haaland that you're also a fantastic goal scorer. Please do the
Yes, you're
Gunners
good
proud
against Man
and
City
bag
as well.
against Manchester City. But yes,
They say you
anyways.
don't score against big teams. It will be a good time to score against a big team. I want that big team to score against than Man City. So
Exactly.
let's go for it, boy.
Anyways, yeah. So that's where we're going to leave it for today. You guys let us know what you think in the comments below. Sorry, apologies for the technical difficulties
Yeah.
at the start of the episode, but we're here, we've done it, and please let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new or you're yet to do so, and please help us to do us a favor and press the like button as well. Until after the game, until next week, really, when we come back for this show, please take care. Look out for Run of Play podcast on Sunday, 7 p.m. GMT. All right. And then we'll see you after the Man City game, really. We'll be live as well on this channel. All right. Take care, people. Peace.